Hey, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative, and it is journal time. I want to show you guys a flip through of my July journal. I know I'm a few days late on this, but this is just a DIY journal slash traveler's notebook. And just to show you what size it is, this is a 4x6 journal card. So it is a tiny bit smaller than a 4x6 journaling card, but it will fit in an A6 traveler's notebook. And I did make this insert, and I made it this size. I was trying to make it similar to the Fauxbonichi, but I guess, I don't know, I may switch to the standard A6 or standard 4x6 size. But let's jump right in. This will be a chatty video. If you prefer just a flip through over music, I will also upload that one. But to get started, on the first page, I just have my to-do list or some things that I wanted to focus on for the month. And I just taped this piece of vellum over it. This is just something I found in my stash. And this was it was supposed to be like, I don't know, maybe like a mood board for the month. But it says start each day with a positive thought. And like my focus for the month, this is find my fire, find my rhythm. Like I'm in a new job, new situation, so I'm just trying to adjust. So I just have some little stickers on there, and this was the first out. I just had a hard time writing on this page. If anybody else is like this, when you get a new notebook, you just have a hard time writing on that first page. Plus, I don't know, this page turned out so pretty. And I guess I didn't have anything really good to say that day. So I just left my decoration because I like looking at it. And I may come back later and write about that day. But this is the third. And I think it was 4th of July weekend, plus I had a few days off because of a storm or something that week. So my plans were I wanted to sew this top. I never got around to it. I did cut it out. And this was 4th of July, so I just wrote barbecue. Didn't do too much that day. And if you watch my studio vlog, I did part of this on camera. I had some new watercolors, and I was just swatching all the different colors. So that was kind of, I don't know, maybe the highlight of my weekend. And one of the things about journaling, as opposed to memory keeping, what I am enjoying, I really don't care where the stickers go, how it turns out. It's just an enjoyable process. Like, I just get to pick stickers anywhere, and I enjoy the layering process. Like, I might make the notes on some day, I might come back a few days later, add a sticker, write some more notes. So I am enjoying that process, and I think I'm slowly finding my journaling style. Let me see, this day I recorded a plan with me, and I was getting organized. Let me see if I'm looking for it. I'll set up my new desk. And then this day, I think I did a sale in my shop, and I was just writing about that because I am kind of changing things around. And I just have so tired. Oh, I think that quote is in here again. And I just wrote slowly getting back into my zone. And these days, these inserts are like my favorite days, or my journal entries, where I kind of have a few different trains of thoughts. Like, I might write something in the morning, write something else. Like, it has like 3 different little topics. And this day, you know, some days I don't write much. Some days if I don't have much to write, I will just add more stickers. Let me see. In this page has a glare. Oh, and on this day, I got some Happy Mail from one of my favorite YouTubers, Kudo Craftster. And that is a picture of her bunnies. She sent me some Happy Mail, so I thought I would put that in my journal. And on the back of it, like, I still have to go back and write. But I'm just writing, I had a day off. I got some Happy Meal. It was a good day. Oh, and right here, like these black marks, I waste coffee. I don't know if it was coffee, water, something in my purse I wasted in my journal. And like I was able to clean it up. I stuck some stickers on top of it. I tried to wipe it off. But I don't know, that this is the reason why I think I am not going to take the plunge and get the Fauxbonichi where it comes with like the whole year or 6 months predated. Like I would have ruined a whole year's journal. So I like just doing one for each month. So I think I'm going to stick to this for a while. But I like the way this one is. I like writing when I write in different directions. On here I was just writing about Netflix. And I'm trying something different with the stickers for my shop. I was trying to do everything watercolor instead of digital. It's not quite working out. So, but yeah, that's why you'll see some of these stickers. And then I think this is one of my favorite pages. Like I said, my favorite pages are the days where it has lots of different, I guess, trains of thoughts. So I was writing how I got up early, had a fresh start. I even vlogged that morning, or attempted to. Oh, and then I like to listen to Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker from the 80s. And that's one of his lines that just says, "It's not over until I win." I was kind of having a rough day, so I listen to him when I'm having a rough day. But I wrote about it on the back of this little die cut. Like I wrote what it was about, and then right here I just put embracing transition. Then right here I got a new order. That's my little Walmart. I think this sticker comes from Walmart. That's another thing I am enjoying about this. Like I am really using all of my stash. I'm really making a dent in my stash. And this was another day where I couldn't quite get my thoughts together. So I just kind of added some decoration. And that was, I guess that's kind of like my journal entry for the day. I did put a little word sticker. It says, "Don't put off happy." Let me see. This is the 19th. Yeah, I think this is, you can see some more of the coffee stains right there. I was organizing my craft room. My son got a new bed in his room. He got a bunk bed. And then I was writing about here how he's growing up. So this is another one. Like, I like dividing those trains of thought as opposed to, let me see, like this sort of page where I just write straight. Or it's just one big writing section. And this is one of my favorite pages. Oh, the other thing, I did waste coffee or water on this page, but I used a different pen on this side. Let me see if I can show you the pen I used. Alright, so right here, or the part that smudged, it was just a regular felt tip pen, like one of those flare pens. And the part that did not, I guess these pens are waterproof, but this is the Prismacolor. What do they call them? I guess like the Prismacolor. It just says Prismacolor Premier, but they come like in a set with different widths, and one is a brush pen, one has a brush tip, one has a chisel tip, one is what do you call it, the sepia, like that brown. It also has like a brush I'm probably saying that wrong. But these are the best pens to journal with because they are waterproof. And I can't find the other felt tip pen. Alright, so moving along. Right here, I was just writing growing pains. I had a big clearance sale in my shop last month. And I'm making a lot of changes. And right here, I was just writing, I'm trying to make changes. It's like scary because I'm adjusting my style. Like I did a clearance on all these stickers. These are the older stickers in my shop. And they're pretty, they're nice, but I want to switch to like this more realistic style. And I want to use watercolor instead of digital, even though, let me see, this one is clip art. Let me see if the one that I did digitally is in here. Like this sticker right here is my old style. It's pretty and it has like a digital look. And these are, more watercolor. They're more realistic. And I'm really struggling with this, so I'll figure it out. And this little tip in is just a tag. Y'all know how I love tags. So on one side, I just added a little sticker in the corner. It says, never stop blooming. And then this side says, practice makes progress. And I do not know how to do calligraphy or do brush lettering. So with these pens, I use the point. I use the 0.5 width. Like I just write it regular. I use the 0.5 and then I go back over it with the brush tip just on the downstroke as if you were doing calligraphy. And with these two pens together, like I'm doing it fast, so it's not really neat, but you get the idea. But like when I put those two together, it kind of looks like brush lettering. But anyway, back to the journal. So that just says practice makes progress, because I'm working like I guess it's a process. And right here, I was just putting struggling to find my rhythm and emotional balance. And that's kind of one of the reasons I journal. It's just my everyday creative project. I don't know, just to do something creative and write something each day. And right here, I put a little quote. It says, every day may not be good, but strive to find the good in every day. So like, I don't know, I guess I've just been in a struggle lately because I'm on a new job. I now have a commute every day. I was 10 minutes from work, so everything is kind of just different now. So I'm just trying to embrace this change. Oh, and this also came in some Happy Meal that I got. I just stuck that in. And my journaling that day, it just says, I decided to do some cleaning. I was just writing how cleaning up does wonders for my mood. Oh, and this is another quote I found online. I wrote where it came from. I found it on Pinterest, but it had the website where it came from, and it's Red Souls and Red Wine. But the quote just says, embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters in our lives won't have titles until much later. So I feel like I'm just in a season of uncertainty, and I'm just trying to embrace it. And I don't know, just hope for the best. And I had this little insert. It was just cute. I haven't written on it yet, but it's in there. And I like having these little, I don't know, little tip-ins and inserts, even if I don't write on them. Like, this is how I felt about this season right now. Like, I can come back years later and date stamp this and write, how my perspective has changed on this season or this chapter. And this one also had another quote. It says, what you seek is also seeking you. I don't know what I was writing about. The side. Oh, this card also came in my Happy Mail that I got from Michelle over at Kudo Crafter. And I like the layering of this because the rest of this page I set up at the beginning of the month, and then I added this like that day. I love how, I don't know, how the layers develop as you go along. And I just said, adventure is calling, but I'm tired, so I will take a nap instead. Me and my friend had planned to go, like, we were going to the park, we were going watercolor in the park. We had all these plans. It was Friday afternoon, but I was so tired. I was like, I'm going home and I'm going to take a nap. I'm just tired. So that is what this about. It was like I could really use a change of scenery right now, but I was too tired. And this is one of my favorite pages this month. The next day we did go to the park. I bought my watercolors. She bought her sketching supplies, and we just sat in the park and did some watercolor and sketching. And I wrote about it on the back of this little ticket. And then this is just a picture of like the scenery at the park. And I've also found this quote on Pinterest, and it said, "And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul." And I was just writing like how relaxing it was just sitting in the park, doing watercoloring, doing some creative stuff, being outdoors. And, oh, right here, just had a relaxing day watching TV, and I have another quote, and it says, "Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path." Yeah, and I think, no, that this was the last day of the month. Yeah, this is the 29th. I didn't write too much. I don't know, I didn't have, sometimes when you're in a period of adjustment, I don't know, I just could not get my words or my thoughts together. So that's why I have lots of quotes this month. It's either a quote or just, you know, what happened that day. I was right, learning to be gentle with myself and embrace the timing of my life. And then I found this quote. I feel like this quote just sums up this month. It says, "And one day, just like that, you'll rediscover your light. You'll embrace your inner warrior. You'll snatch back your power, and the tide will shift." And I feel like, you know, that's this chapter. I didn't write too much that day. Oh, and I think I added this this sticker. This is one of the new stickers. This will be a new sticker book that I'm working on, so that one is coming soon. And that is the end of this month. I think I had one extra page, so I just stuck some extra stickers. And I attempted to put my planner in the back. It didn't really work out, but like I took my mini happy planner and I just cut one of the inserts and glued it in here. And you see, I didn't write too much on there. And then at the end, I like to kind of write a recap of how the month went. And again, I haven't finished it. I may come back later and write it. And that is it for my little journal. If you prefer the quiet version, that video is also up on my channel. I have the link in the description box. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of my new little journaling setup. Let me know how you journal daily. And I will see you guys next time.